Hello mga kasubs and welcome to the Sarsicles TV. You got me, Mark, and welcome to another reaction video. It's Monday. It is also the last full week or the last week of August because next week it is Christmas season here in the Philippines. It's the Burr month, so you will or we here will start to hear the jingle bell theme, not just jingle bell, those Christmas songs and memes. Uh, the Jose Marichan meme is very popular in the Burr months. If you guys do not know who Jose Marichan is, kindly do a search and check out his song "Christmas in Our Hearts." Very beautiful song. I remember it when I was a kid. We sing it, and then as a family, and we record it. Those cassette tapes, blank cassette tapes, or even those with songs already. You just cover that upper left part, and then you just push play and record at the same time so that it's gonna erase that song or replace it with your voices, that kind of thing. I miss those days, old school cassette. You put the pencil and then you spin to rewind. Good old days. Anyway, we have this song, this band. This came across my feed. It's been a while since we've listened to reacted to this. FOZZY, and the song is entitled "Fall in Line." FOZZY, if I remember correctly, is a hard rocking alternative. I would say they're like an alternative band or hard rock, somewhere between those lines, band. So let's see if there's more information. Nope, just merch and touring information. Just check it out. The link to the video is in the description, by the way. And one more thing before we give the code, just a quick thank you to all our viewers, subscribers, members, and sponsors. Maraming salamat sa inyo. And without any further delays, let's give this song a go. In 3, 2, 1. They want me to act like them, they want me to look like them, they want me to think like them, better to just blend in, but I won't fall in line. Assimilated in a world infected. Am I the only one who's disconnected? I tried to play along, but they don't care at all. I'm just a number with a name who's cracking. So I face what comes to this. I know there might be violence. I think we all know how this ends. And this ends. They want me to act like them. Like them. And that is the end of the song. Nice. When the intro kicking, ding, 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 first thing I thought about is it sounded like a something that can be used in a wrestling entrance or a boxing entrance song for someone maybe in the heavyweights. You know, it's a very heavy song, and then what I notice is that the the band is quite very di- diverse is not the word I'm not sure. It's like they are if sounds cliche, but you know, their music is somewhat like either it's evolving or it's just really that diversified, if I make sense. I noticed that the heavy riff would be something I would hear normally in a like a drop B, drop C sharp tuning, giving that nice fat sound that but it sounded like they did it in either standard or a step, half a step or half a note down. But it's just the normal tuning, the E A D G B E or the B flat, A flat, that kind of tuning, which makes it quite interesting because it's like they are putting together, they like the new how would I say, it's not really like newer riff, but it's like putting together some genres where they use their signature tune, the tuning that they always or frequently use, which is just the standard or the half step down, and then they combine it with the more modern riffs, modern playing styles, and it gives them this kind of sound. Very, I would say it's still distinct because most, as I said, the tuning for this kind of riff is usually like a lower, or they use seven-string guitars or something like that, giving them that fat buzzing sound. But here they have that, they use their conventional tuning, which allows them also to still articulate notes clearly. And if they would go for, let's say, if the song had a lead part, it adds to that. It's there's that heaviness, and then there's that juiciness of a lick. But here you can clearly hear the notes being played. Even the bass is, I would say, more on like his tone is more of like somewhere around pop rock, pop punk, because of that ding 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 sound. Um, it is bright, and it has sustain. Usually, new metal also, I can hear bass players in new metal genres having the same kind of tone, but it lacks sustain. It's more on the that like that bright but sustainless, if I may. Maybe it's because of again the genre, the playing style for a genre actually differs from one another. And with rock songs, sometimes you more some rock songs play with some sustain, right? It requires the jang, 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 jang. It requires that one. Unlike for other genres, it's more like that kind of thing. Anyway, I like the bends of the bends in the guitar, very fat, like ding, 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 ding. It's like crying cow. Yeah, very cool. And then there's the vocal part. I like the vocal part because uh, I don't. It's Chris Jericho. His actual name. I'm just gonna call him Chris Jericho because I don't know his real name. I'm just assuming it is his real name. So Chris here, uh, he looks like someone who loves to experiment. This one has his vocals has some heavy effects here. It actually reminds me of those AI apps that helps you make songs because of that. It's like that flangery vocal effect, but it's still, you can still recognize his vocals because when there are certain parts like specifically the verses where you can hear his normal voice. I can I actually am trying to like visualize his promos in WWE as he sings, and it sounds the same. You know what happens when you do that and that. You just made the list. That part, it's really, that vocal is his like normal conversational voice, I assume. His vocals here sounded just the same. So the I guess the effects is just more of just to like add some spice, add some flavor to his singing. Just like how I described the tone of their guitars, the music where they still use their conventional standard, half step down tuning, but the riffs are more, there's some twist of some modernity or some twist from other genres. So very cool. I would describe them like some sort of like hard rock or experimental hard rock band. I'd love to see more of them, take on or fuse other genres with their music, and then retain the integrity that is fuzzy. So there you have it. That's my reaction. Let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments. If you haven't done it yet, these are the stuff you can do to show loving to our channel. Please do as many as you can. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about the Sarsicles TV. Sharing is caring, and most importantly, stay safe, everyone. See you on the next video.